Did you miss me? What's cracking, everybody? Jaime Alexander back again with a new video. Sorry for the long hiatus. Unfortunately, I had problems with my microphone. It wasn't exactly something that was a manufacturing problem. The mic actually works really well. It's just that if you have an external mic, for as long as you are nearby somewhere that has a lot of electrical power sources, apparently you'll be experiencing a lot of EMF. At least that's what I've been reading online. I got the mic on, by the way, with a little furry windshield. I hope you're not experiencing any kind of problems here. You see, apparently I've been trying to make this video multiple times on different occasions. So my solution to this situation, just in case I want to record anywhere, is I decided to go on Amazon and buy a device called ground looping noise isolator. See, what that thing does is it prevents the buzzing sound. This could even be something that you could use for your car. You see, what that thing is, it's a little device about that small. It comes with standard TRRS cables, but because I'm using a mic, it's gonna be swapped out with TRRS cables. One female end so I could plug in my mic, the other male end so I could plug into the device. On the other side, it'll be a male to male end so I could be able to plug in both the device to my phone. It's gonna be a mess, but whatever works. So I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news is I had to cancel Jungle Scout, and I also had to cancel my 24-hour fitness gym membership. And it's rather unfortunate, you know, because I actually love going to the gym. I religiously go onto YouTube just to see different workout routines or different diets. I've been practicing a lot of intermittent fasting, if it fits your macros, and a little bit of calorie cycling, something I learned from Brandon Carter. But because I started my business, it was pretty difficult to continue because, well, I started owing money to a lot of people. But here's the thing, for those that have watched my first video, my introduction, apparently I discovered that I didn't actually need to owe all that money. Kind of misread what was on the letter for the compliance calendars. You see, I thought by being the only employee, I thought it meant me, but that wasn't the case. So hopefully I didn't discourage anybody that's trying to start their own business. On the good side though, at least now I have another $65 in my pocket. Hopefully with that money I'll be able to enjoy the things I like to do, you know. Spend on my video games or the movie theater. Oh my god, I love going to the movie theater. Like every month I go usually like 3 to 4 times a month. Sometimes even 6, depending on what particular movies are coming out. And I remember one time, a security guard came over to me, right? And he was like, "Haven't I seen you before?" I come here every now and then. Nah, you come here a lot. And yeah. Well, anyways, on to the lesson. ¡A chingarle, cabrón! What my pops used to say. What's cracking, everybody? And welcome to my internet slideshow machine full of magic, wonder, lag, and glitches. Here, I'm going to teach you a little bit of how to trust an Alibaba Chinese supplier. Right? Oh, hold up. You see, you could always just check mark the gold supplier if you just want to filter everything. But you should always just make sure if there's at least 2 years of gold supplier. You could browse through their selections, right? Scroll through different sections, and they got a lot of stuff, you know. I wouldn't actually pick these items yet. I haven't really done any research on them to see if they're profitable or not. But they come pretty cheap. You could buy them in bulk. But to make things a little faster, you want to scroll all the way to the top. Just highlight that you want them in gold supplier. That way you could filter your selections. Let's say you pick this guy, for example, right? You see, another way you could check if they are trustworthy, you want to look up here. This is called an on-site check symbol. It looks like 2 hands holding, like they're shaking hands, right, underneath a house. You want to click on that. Sorry. Here it gives you a brief description. But if you want to know more, you just go to About Verification Services. Think of these as different levels. There's level 1, A and V. These are 2 handshaking. Pause the video if you like. Pretty much A and V is basically the verification status where they check the business names, business license, and contact information. I wouldn't go with that. Instead, I would rather go with on-site check, because with this one, the Alibaba, right? They actually go to their business and see if everything's working properly. in proper order, right? Pretty much, if you ever find anybody with a cess supplier, this is the one you want to go with. They're kind of hard to find, but when you go down here, it shows you exactly all the check marks that they go with. So yeah, finding this guy right here. So pretty much, if you have an assessed supplier, right, you know pretty much that they are they're pretty trustworthy. You know, they have everything check mark here: business license, contact information, business type, trading company, manufacturer, or both, company location, etc. Yeah, pretty much they're badass. Let's just leave it at that, all right? You get this guy, you're fine. Now, for communication, let's see here. For communication, you could always contact them through email. Right? You could always contact it through email. But to be honest with you, I would rather choose like WhatsApp or Skype. You see, unfortunately, just recently, China has already banned Skype. So now you just got WhatsApp, WeChat. Now, I wouldn't actually trust WeChat because the Chinese government actually watches what you're doing when you're communicating with your supplier through that app system. But at least the WhatsApp still works. Now, let me make this clear. If this is your first time negotiating with a Chinese supplier, right? I recommend reading between the lines when you communicate with them, right? Because if they are trying to pressure you into buying something that you don't want or you do want, or they're trying to raise the MOQ, minimum order quantity, be sure to be on your guard because you are going to be ordering with this individual every single time. You know, so if you find a annoying supplier that's just going to pressure you every single time, I would not bother with that individual because that's going to be his or hers main personality. You know, you want to find somebody that is calm, you know, that answers your questions on time, that doesn't wait a day or two, you know, somebody that's not needy. Because to me, at least from what I've learned so far, if you want to have a good relationship with anyone you're trying to do business with, you want to treat them like a friend that you haven't seen in a long time. I mean, you're talking to people, right? Not robots. And maybe, just maybe, if you build a pretty good relationship, they might even give you better deals or free shit. Now, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys are interested in anything that I've just mentioned here in the video, links in the description. Now, I would mention the course. I'm only going to sell stuff to you guys that is actually proven to work. And by sell, I mean advertise, because I'm doing affiliate marketing. You know, I don't want to sell you guys stuff that doesn't work. unless proven otherwise. But if there's somebody out there that's legitimately interested in these courses, let me know down in the comments section, and then I'll put the link down there if you're interested in buying the course. See if you guys make money, you know. These items right here that I've listed on the Alibaba site, I'm just browsing around, so don't actually go looking for it unless they are actually profitable for you, according to Tanner's logic. But yeah, there you go. Peace out, everybody.